Welcome back to HealthTalk. This is the place for evidence-based medical truths. We all know the feeling of a mid-afternoon slump. You are sitting at your desk, struggling to focus, and you decide to grab a quick packaged snack or a sugary drink to keep you going. But what if that exact snack is the reason you can't concentrate? We have always been told that junk food is bad for our waistlines and our hearts. But new groundbreaking research has revealed that it is actively altering your brain. Today, we are diving deep into a fascinating new study that links ultraprocessed foods, or UPFs, not just to temporary brain fog, but to a significant drop in attention span and an elevated long-term risk for dementia. Grab a glass of water and pay attention, because we are breaking down exactly what these foods are doing to your mind. To understand the danger, we have to look at a massive cross-sectional study that recently examined nearly 2,200 dementia-free adults between the ages of 40 and 70. These individuals were enrolled in the Australian Healthy Brain Project between 2016 and 2023. Researchers tracked the participants' dietary habits over a 12-month period using an extensive 130-item food frequency questionnaire. They found that the most heavily consumed ultra-processed foods in people's diets were dairy-based desserts and drinks, followed closely by soft drinks, fruit drinks, and other sweetened beverages. These are the highly manufactured products filled with artificial flavorings, preservatives, and refined sugars. That line our supermarket shelves. But what happens to the human brain when we consume them every single day? To find out, scientists used specialized tools to estimate the participants' long-term risk for dementia. The results were deeply concerning. The data showed that high consumption of ultra-processed foods is directly linked to an elevated risk for dementia in middle-aged and older adults. In fact, higher UPF consumption was associated with a measurable 0.24-point increase in modified dementia risk scores. Now, here is the most shocking part of the study. You might think that if you eat a lot of healthy, whole foods, it will cancel out the junk food, right? Wrong. The researchers found that this elevated risk for dementia remained strong even after they adjusted the data for people who strictly adhered to a healthy Mediterranean diet. This means that even if you are eating your olive oil, fish, and fresh vegetables, heavily consuming UPFs still poses a massive independent threat to your brain's future. But you don't have to wait decades to feel the effects. Ultra-processed foods are stealing your focus right now. The researchers used a specialized cognitive testing battery to measure processing speed, visual attention, and memory. They discovered that every 10% increase in ultra-processed food intake was linked to a 0.05-point decrease in attention scores. To put that into perspective, the study found that people whose diet consisted of more than 28% ultra-processed foods had significantly lower attention scores compared to those who kept their intake under 13%. The lead investigator noted that this translates clinically to consistently lower scores on standardized tests measuring your brain's processing speed and visual attention. Interestingly enough, while focus and attention plummeted, the study showed that poor memory was not directly associated with UPF intake, even in fully adjusted models. So how much junk food does it take to actually cause this measurable drop in your ability to focus? The lead investigator provided a terrifyingly simple example. They stated, "To put our findings in perspective, a 10% increase in UPFs is roughly equivalent to adding a standard packet of chips to your daily diet." That's right. Just adding one standard bag of chips or a single sugary fruit drink can cause a distinct and measurable drop in a person's ability to focus. Your daily snack habit is literally slowing down your brain's processing speed. The science is clear. Protecting your brain isn't just about doing crossword puzzles or eating blueberries. It is about aggressively cutting out ultra-processed foods. Keep your diet as close to nature as possible to keep your mind sharp and your focus clear. What is your biggest junk food weakness? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this medical breakdown helpful, please share this video with your friends and family so they can protect their brain health too. Don't forget to subscribe and follow HealthTalk for more evidence-based medical truths. Stay focused, eat well, and we will see you next time.